Alright, I doubt it's probably gotten caught. Anyway, sorry, I tried to initiate the stream a little bit early so you could see what happened to Gecko here. Don't think there's been any damage. No, actually, yes, there has. Which I think means I'm going to actually do a reload. This occurred as a result of loading the game. Yeah, look at that. And on that side too. The result of actually loading the game meant that Gecko dropped. The landing gear up here released, and as a result of which it flopped onto its ass, and well, let's just say that these engines should not be sitting out here all on their little lonesome. And these engines here should not be sitting out all on their little lonesome either. So I'm actually not very happy by that. We've lost two of our big thruster engines, all because the game decided to release the landing gear on this ship when it initialized. So I'm actually going to just reload this game now in the hopes that it will not do it again. So just quit. Load episode 44. Now I am suspecting it will do the same thing again. I'm hoping it will not, however. I'm hoping that since the game is already loaded up once, even though it's got to do a reload, I'm hoping that since it's already loaded the game once, it's got some of the basics required in resident memory of the engine already, so that it doesn't do a release on that landing gear, because that's a pretty big sort of problem. With that said, however, welcome to Calizari System Survival episode. Yep, there it goes again, look at that. Episode 44. And why the hell is that stalling so hard when it doesn't load? I'm really not happy with that. I don't feel that I should have to rebuild the tail end of my ship purely because the game can't be bothered keeping its landing gear intact properly. Well, at least we only lost one this time. Am I going to risk trying again? This is the question. Well, we will give it another try. I really can't understand why the game has to unlock and relock. Honestly, if it's flagged as locked, it should hold its position. Yeah, I know some people say I should have more than one landing gear on it, but that's not the point. The point is that the game shouldn't be releasing the lock of a locked vessel when it initializes and loads the game. It's sort of a bit self-defeating. This is getting back to the same problem we had a couple of major releases ago, where it was releasing landing gear locks, it was releasing connector locks every time you load it up. A number of ships that I lost because they were connected up with their engines turned off because they're relying on pulling power from the base, and load the new game up, and boom, drops off the connector, slams to the ground, in instant disintegration. Here it goes, down it goes, bang, bang. And yes, look at that, we lost the back one on this side again. For flip's sake. Keen, crying out loud. That is actually a bit of a joke. Why aren't you loading all the voxel terrain before you're loading everything else? So did we lose both or just one this time? Okay, only one this time. Alright, well this is the rare occurrence, people, that you will actually see me using the admin console, because I'm not going to spend the time rebuilding something that should not have actually been destroyed, because the game is just fucking around. And what I mean by admin console, you're going to see me use the actual turn on the creative tools, so I can actually add this freaking thing back in here, because honestly, a meteor impact destroying the ship, okay, I will accept that, and I'll rebuild it. But I won't accept this. This is actually just a joke. It's not part of the gameplay. It is something that should never have happened. Make sure I've got that all lined up right. Yep, that looks like it's all lined up right there now. Alright, that's all I'm doing with it. It is the first time I've had to do it with this game, because that is unacceptable. I certainly hope Keen turn around and fix that soon, because that's nasty. It's plain nasty. Atmospheric thrusters. Alright. I am, however, going to add more landing gear, because I'm not going to have this happen again. So, no, that's not what I wanted. Jump out of there, jump out of there. I was really hoping they'd actually fix that problem, because it's been a while since I've actually had that happen. I mean, has it happened to these? It doesn't seem to have, but then again, these are actually more stably... See, that one's locked on too. So that holds its position. This one's landing gear is pretty centrally located, so it's not going to kilt or tilt either way. But this one, landing gear's at the front, so of course it's going to tilt over backwards. Of course, it probably would not have caused a problem if I had left the engines running. But honestly, when you take your car out for a drive and you come home and you park it at the garage, do you leave the engine idling? Or do you power it all down? Because personally, I power it all down. Alright, so where are we going to put this? We're going to stick these don't have all that many places I can put it. There's a good set of crosswides there that might fit. Don't really want to stick it up on here because it's actually alright, what do we need? Steel plate. Oh, not that. Go away. I just noticed that we might be able to put it there. And there. That will work. Now the damn thing's going to have tri-legs. When the landing gear lets go, it's not going to slam its ass in the ground and cause me to have to rebuild it. Sorry about the cursing, I don't normally, but I did find that was a bit of a joke. I suppose I should have anticipated it, but I really didn't expect it to do it. Last time I had Gecko down here at the base, it didn't do it, so I really didn't expect that sort of behaviour. Large tubes and motors. I won't fit many of them in, will I? More than enough, however. Right. Really am a bit annoyed by that, actually. Anyway, as I was trying to say right at the very beginning, welcome to Calizari System Survival episode 44. Started out very aggravatedly, but it looks like we're back on track now. So let's just grab our landing gears and we will group them up. Much like that, and let's just update our toolbar with landing gears switch lock. So now we should be able to bring you back down, Gecko. It will auto lock. Ta-da! It's alright, it's just very deliberate. There we go, very deliberately doing that. Just wanted to plant it fully down. And we can turn you off. Excellent. Now, that should save it from causing problems. If it lets go, any of the landing gear now, if they let go, it's not going to break shit. No, sorry, break anything. Okay. Oh, interesting stuff. Alright, unknown signal. 5 minutes. Let's go and have a look at it. Slammed the ground pretty hard, but it seemed to remain intact. Let's see how intact it happens to be. Ooh, that's new. blah. Well, give me all of that, give me all of that, and give me all of that. You can't, huh? Where is that located? There. I don't know, maybe the parachute deployed. I didn't see it, but maybe it did. You. Mine. That? Oh, light. White flashing light. Alright. That works for me. And that one's coming down as well, look at that. Will it survive? No. Now we were going to do some reconfiguring of this, weren't we? Yeah. Let me just check this. Yeah, a bit of nickel. I think we were going to reconfigure this. Lots and lots of silicon. Lots of magnesium. I reckon maybe one more configuration. And then we might be able to actually make use of this space. Although I think we did need to go back. We've got tons of magnesium, we don't need to reconfigure it. No, I don't need to reconfigure it actually. Well, really there's actually not a lot we can do here. I suppose we can head on over to the ice base. Yeah, let's go and have a look at the ice base. And we will take Echo. We wait until that's finished doing its thing though, so we don't inadvertently get shot by our own guns. I guess that's no fun at all. And it's coming down as well. Will it survive? Will it survive? This is the mystery. Nope. Not much tends to survive uncontrolled re-entry. I thought it might have actually deployed the parachute, since they've got parachutes now. But these unknown signals don't seem to do that I've noticed. Oh, give me the extra engines. There we go. Okay, why is it stalling? There we go. So I don't know whether it comes through the stream. Actually, it looks like it did come through the stream. Started installed a couple of times, and it's still doing it. I'm kind of thinking I should probably upgrade the workshop item for Gecko to include the tri-landing gear, not just a singular one, because if this is going to be an ongoing thing for Keen, that ships will release their landing gear on load, yeah, it's going to cause problems if people are like me and actually power their ships off, because like I said, I don't keep my car running when I'm not using it. I park it in its parking bay and I turn the damn thing off. And I would assume that ships will be the same, otherwise they're just going to constantly consume power, even small amounts to idle. Still do like the design of this ship, it turned out really well. Okay. Let's see what this base over here has been doing. Okay, well I'm going to assume that it's just a display bug, because everything's still showing green. And if we try and fly through here, we can't. So I'm assuming that is a display bug, but whoa, what a doozy. And let's look at this. What a doozy. Oh, and this one over here, it's all missing. The whole thing's missing. Go iron, we don't have any ice. Well, that's alright for now. Boy, what a doozy of a load problem. Okay, where are you coming down? On the ice here somewhere. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It did come down on the ice. I actually saw it bounce. Or I saw something bounce. This is a new one, I haven't seen this one before. Oh, bother. There's no parachute material, okay. Oh, that's interesting, I can access that through here. Thank you. I can. Oh, hang on. Now I can. Now I can't. Okay, looks like it's rolled down the hill. Well, there appears to be not really that much that I can do here on the planet, other than maybe strip some resources that I've accumulated in my base and take them back up to the new asteroid base, which I think I shall do. Oh, is it over the other side of the mountain? actually in the mountain somewhere. And since I've stopped and it hasn't, it's falling through the planet. Alright, it's just going to have to time out after 11 minutes then. Okay. So yes, I'm going to set up a means to be able to offload some of my base goods into Gecko here, and we'll run it up to our orbital platform. I think that's probably our best course of action at this point in time, after the fiasco we had at the beginning with it falling over and destroying those 2 engines at the back. First time it was the 2 engines, then it was just 1, so that shouldn't happen anymore though, because we've now got 3 landing gear underneath it that should keep it nice and stable. Trying to think about how I can set this up so I can actually get goods out of our colonial base and into Gecko. I'm thinking the easiest way is going to be making use of the ports we've got. It might need another temporary port added to Gecko here. Yes, it will. One of these ports on this side here, I think. It'll take a conveyor. Do I have the room? Okay. Oh yeah, we might be able to get access to it. Well, that's going to cut close. I don't think we can. Okay, I know how we're going to do it. And it's going to be a real dicky solution, but it's going to work. Oh yes, just snap the cockpit. Thank you. Flip's sake. I think it's because I was intersecting the control base, the control room there. Alright, that's going to have to do. We'll start with this. Excuse me? Did I just get into your plate? Yes. Oh. Really? And oh man. Oh boy. That is a right pain in the butt. Alright, let's try this then. Didn't want to have to tie it in there, it's just a stupid place to tie it in. Unfortunately, it is only temporary. Good fruit. Alright, well that should let us actually connect, I think. Okay, we're going to have a fight going on here, aren't we? Okay, so it's balancing some things in, which it's already done some. Actually, that's automatically balanced everything in. Oh, I like. Well, guess what? We're now going to unlock, back off. That's all we need. I think that's got us. Look at this, it's got a nice array of just about everything. Yeah, we've got ice, but that's fine. Yeah, it balanced some of them back off the other way, but tons of uranium now. Tons of iron, nickel, tons of silicon. Actually, I think that'll work. I'll stick with that. We're quite substantially heavier now than we were, but hey, that's the way as it should be. Not even going to stuff around. Without further ado, we are going back to space. Just close you. We don't need to worry about them at this stage. We'll push as high as we can on atmospherics and then we'll just aim up and shoot. Four kilometers, okay. Six, 7. Alright, 7 kilometre mark. Excellent, it's good to know that. Okay, 8 and shoot, 9 and shoot. And we will turn those off. No need for them no more. Turn those off. No need for them no more. Now I'm going to try a hunch here. I'm going to hit 22 kilometres and I'm going to take my finger off the throttle and see if we have an undampened momentum enough to carry us the remaining 18 kilometres or 20 kilometres. Only start falling backwards. Always correct from that. So 20k. 21. 22. Let's see. We're at 0.2, so we're less than a quarter gravity, so momentum should carry us quite a bit. Okay, where's that signal? I bet you that signal's back down on the planet. Yeah, it's falling. Falling. That's fine. Momentum's doing a pretty good job at this stage. Inertia. We're not even down to 100 meters a second yet, which is pretty good. And considering we are, what, 672 tonne? Or 672,000 kilograms. What keeps going down? It can't be ice. Oh, maybe it is ice. Not quite G, not quite gravity. Sorry, not quite space, I should say. Let's just fix that up. Drifting past, but that's fine. Oh look, a big asteroid. Must be just about fully spaced. There we go, fully spaced. Just perform a nice little braking manoeuvre. And there we go. We are back at our base. Excellent. I think I'm going to have to move a little minor ship though. I do want a land gecko on the base once I finish filling in the rest of the roof. Ah, there it is. Sort of we're coming in from the top, look at that. Oh, that's right, I've got no downward thrusters, have I? Hey? Oh, I do have downward thrusters. I should say I did have downward thrusters. I'll just have to fix this up actually, because that is annoying. That was when we lost the atmospheric engine. I've still got some momentum, velocity, whatever. I'm a little bit annoyed by that. Didn't think to check that because I wasn't using it. Unsnap you turd. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh well, we're back here and we've got a whole slew of stuff to be able to load up into our... That's the ice, okay. Load up into our base and bottles. Excellent. So for now I'm just going to leave it at that. We'll pick this up next episode. So until then, happy engineering, and I shall talk to you next time.